Alright. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Uh, it's gonna feel weird today because I'm not using my headset, I'm using my earbuds since I didn't really use them much all day. Uh, Tomorrow, I wanted to get the stream up before went to Anime Expo tomorrow. I'm gonna be cosplaying as Anton Ivanov from Zenless. And I do think that we're pretty close to finishing at least this part of Realm Reborn. I heard that there's like a whole other sub story. Like I think I'm only halfway done with the Realm Reborn right now, which I find hilarious. I'd be really mad if I was. Oh no, according to this, if I do the final dungeon, I'm only two-thirds of the way to beating Realm Reborn. So as of right now, okay, as of right now, I am more than halfway through Realm Reborn. I am taking off the Marlboro. I find it adorable. But the slimy noises it makes, I will not have. I'm just gonna randomize it. It didn't do it, did it? Alright. What's it gonna be this stream? Fuck it, we'll have the Unicult next to me at all times. Alright. Also, I'm playing Summoner because I really want to level this thing up, and I don't want to have to do Brave Flocks and Stone Vigil all the time. So, hello, Alphino. I don't know if I am gonna take the armor because I will probably get better armor for Summoner. Unless I don't, in which case I'm gonna look like an idiot. It is past that time, you return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees but will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Alright. Well, yeah, Waking Sounds. That means Aetheryte took it. Doesn't look all that bad. So yeah. I'm gonna try to level up my summoner as much as I can today. I'm almost at level 45, which means I can do... Once I hit level 45, I can get the Garuda summon and maybe armor. Because from what I've seen, you usually get like most of your class armor at level 45. But I do know... I also, yeah, I was doing Brave Flocks because I didn't realize that there's actually rings that there's specific rings that are designed for the starting classes. So I do have the Arcanist one. I also do have to do all my class quests for Scholar. On the off chance I feel like playing a healer. That's the benefit of playing Summoner, is that you don't have to go out of your way to level up a healer if you don't want to play healer. I need to be level 45 to do this, don't I? Fuck. Alright, scratch that. We are not doing Summoner today. We are sticking with Warrior because I forgot I am underleveled. Tell me, Spectre, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of a recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. I should have done some more off-stream grinding for my summoner. Voice acted? Nope. Wait. Oh, Yida. Who goes there? Now, Yida. Is that the way to greet a friend? Alphino, Spectre, Sid. Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Yida. So are the others okay? That's my question. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been. This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when I was still talks at the Adler's Nest. The first thing I knew about it when I came back and I saw Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the strains, or the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Ishtola hadn't been here to help me. Ishtola's here too. Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ulda to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead. According to the church, Ishtola thinks they were taken somewhere else. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Oh, hey, yeah, that's me. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants to the gifted of the primal's influence. Powerful though the Oggun's weapon may be, he would be doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minophilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sins in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the Scions to save Erosia. Can I count on you, Ida? Wait. Oh, yes, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. Is he napping against the... Oh, no, he's sitting down.
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Right, okay. Oh, here's Y'shtola. Y'shtola? Spectre, I see you and Alphanot are safe. And Sid. That we five should meet each other and other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Luisu guides us still. He would want not see us undone so easily, not now when the need is so great. I know where Mifflin and the others are being held. Where? An imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. Alright. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Spectre. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now the castrum sentry houses prisoners whom the Guardians deem valuable. We may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Durendare. He is stationed at the observatory of Corthorus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Ah, we gotta go talk to him again. Okay, I don't know why I jumped down here. We have to go down. Wait, why is there a flying emoji next to that? Ah, Spectre, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Vistolo? But of course, Lord Durlamont confided to me that you were a sign of the seventh dawn. Casham Sentry, what interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. Then when I explain the scout report, they observed four prisoners being led into Castrum: a Hurrian woman, an Elzen man, two Lalafels, one male, one female. Oh, did they take an Oriange as well, or is that someone else? Because that's probably Minfilia Urianger, Papalimo, and Tadafu. It's them. It has to be in Philly. Oh, wait, I just said that. That's funny. If the scant morsel is of use to you, you may you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Quarthos not long ago. Two men, believed to be prisoners, a Rogardian and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. Oh, wait, I think I know those two. What did you say? A Rogardian and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed declined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be down, it's Biggest and Wedge. Trust those two rascals to escape. Must find them, Spectre, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I'd fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Casham Century requires substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is most likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Guardians took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge were not Scions, nor did they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portelaine said, they may provide our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. My question is, what happened to Thancred? Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Erosia the security and stability they so desperately crave, which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Rithian, you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the western front of Vilbrand. The Orosians will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. That is big ass armor he's wearing. Are those cannons at his gauntlets? My lord, if this will be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet forgive my impudence, but it's proper to give command of half our forces to I've given you nothing, Praefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. My purpose here is to recontier Guardian activity along Albathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Ishtola. Now the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Dazimel Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance at night, named Bracelet, may be able to tell you more, so, as you expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with the letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon return with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Do I have to do Dazimel Darkhold? And, I mean, it said, I didn't say it unlocks it on the thing. You stand before Dazimel Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter from Lord Portelaine. So you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near Orm Vale, situated southwest of here. I suggest you take your search there, seek out a knight named Pyramons. He should be able to assist you. Alright. Fuck. Luckily, I have already done Orm Vale, since I needed to do it for, I needed to do Orm Vale for, I was gonna say Covenant like a dumbass. My guild Grand Company, that's what they're called. I need to do it for the Maelstrom. The Imperial ship. I saw approach to land. I saw it approach to land with mine own eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before I had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air consternation about them. Hey, Kian. Did I not interact with them? There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Guardians who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence, however, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked two sets of footprints, one large, one small. If you search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to the owners. I know exactly who those two are. I did not need a sprint here. Wait, case scene? Case screen? Oh, chase. Oh, chase scene? The one with the shark with the jet turbine? Yeah. Me and Jacob did that. We were so close, but we swear that chase goes on for nearly forever. I think what caused me to die? I think I took a wrong turn. That's what happened to me. We swear that chase goes on for fucking ever. That shit does not end at all. You'll know when you're about to beat it. I can't do shit if this guy's attacking me. Oh, there's a tiny. Oh yeah, I saw that on someone's video. I forgot I had my unicorn. A lot of mines near you, and the shark is going to attack you. I know, but I we survived the landmine and the first encounter with the shark. We didn't get to the what was it? We didn't get to the cramped area. God damn. Ow! Pop my hand. Also, okay, what do you think of me using my earbuds instead of my headset? It feels weird, like I have nothing to grab onto half the time to adjust them. One other thing, did the headset break? No, I just felt like using my earbuds because, well, I haven't used them all day. Yeah, I want to do something different. I remember me and Jacob were in the middle of a pressure run. Do you want to know who called me in the middle of my pressure run and I had a alt tab to Discord to decline the phone call? Fucking Mono called me during my No, it wasn't JD. It was Mono that called me during our pressure run. It, it was hilarious. And the thing was, that was no, the run after that, it was the run we did with Mono was when we got to the shark. It was funny. It was during who? I think it was just Angler, but me, Jacob, and Mono were all at lockers. But apparently Mono didn't see he was at a locker, so he died because he thought there was only two in the room, but he was standing right in front of one. That was the run where we got to the chase. It was funny. And then I think that was also the same day we played Forsaken later and had that one dude who just rage baited himself into hating on Jacob. That shit was funny. And apparently later that same day, like that exact same lobby or like another lobby, someone else got mad at me for apparently targeting. The thing is, they were both playing Elliot, and apparently yesterday, Jacob ran into someone who got mad at him, and they were also playing Elliot. I swear, Elliot mains might be the angriest people ever somehow. I don't know if that's just a random ass correlation, but every single person that's mostly gotten mad at us were Elliot players. The thing is, the first two, they switched off Elliot to two time, and it was hilarious. Also, I described two time as a mosquito, and Jacob fully agreed with me. Anyways, back to Final Fantasy. So cold, I want to go home. Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. 10-player run on pressure. Yeah, no, that sounded chaotic. Spectre, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hellbent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw thrice. And when I finally found cover, it hit me, and how cold and hungry I was. Your hair looks like a chestnut. Biggs, he isn't here. Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Track down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashing he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. My day was fine. I had breakfast twice. I had a hot pocket and my mom made me some huevo con tortilla with the salchicha. And I just sort of sat on my bed for a little bit. I did my bed and now I'm here streaming. I wanted to get my stream done as early as possible because Emmy's gonna stay over at my house for Anime Expo, and I think the Dodger game because I'm going Saturday as well. So I want to get the stream done fast before she gets here. And the more I stall talking to people, the longer it takes for me to finish this. So I'm gonna see if I can get this done fast. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west, with both Yida and Ishtola helping out. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to the expo. Now then, I'll make way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west, Monument Tower. I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garnald you spoke with? After 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Spectre. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Was I on speaker or what? Because it looked like an earpiece. I don't think Wedge would have heard that unless I had that shit on speaker. Or Sid was just that loud. Oh wait, no. The entrance to the tower's right here. Hello. Well met. Oh, well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you hot broth. How are we feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest where you can. I am playing a warrior. I get so angry, I don't think I ever get cold. The thought of freezing up is not a concept to me. Yo, Wedge. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Guardians on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Spectre, but do you think you can search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. A Rogardian gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think for a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze. It may be worthwhile to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. Alright. Well, shit, this place is bright. It's glowing purple, so I'm not going to get into a fight. Oh, hello there. Well, goddamn. Oh, I'm aggroing every enemy known to man. I did not see the new Starro character. Is it Phaon or is this someone else? Also, I'm taking quite a bit of damage. You can do it multiple times. Yeah, it's Phaon. Alright, cool. I'm still gonna save up for the fake characters. I feel like that'd be best. I don't have. Maybe I might have been interested in Phaon if I actually did the Sparkles and Banner. You are fucking kidding me. Are you serious? God damn it. Great. Now I not only am I skipping Cypher, I also have to skip Sparkle. If you don't have Sparkle with Archer, it's a yikes. Okay, tell you what. I swear to God, if some Starro somehow does a rerun, there's also a skip button for the main story quest. I know, but I'm not gonna be one of those people who just skips the entire story. I actually like the story. I'm gonna do it. Why did I summon my Chocobo? Spectre, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? Well, that stands to reason. I suppose seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me, but where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Thank goodness you found me, Spectre. I would have frozen or drowned or been eaten by Mud Puppy if it wasn't for you. Wait, what? Oh, the thing didn't load. Notorious Biggs. Oh, that's a reference. I just realized that's a reference. Notorious Biggs is funny. We can't give up, Spectre. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in the tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me, and ask anyone who will listen and hurry. Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. I hate this game. Alright, time to hold W for like a few seconds. Oh my god. Final Fantasy 14, people. I'm gonna get rid of my beast gauge for now. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say. If he's not found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach, you must travel through Danville Pass, the southern end of which lies north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Oh god. I shouldn't be laughing. That's awful. Where is it? God, there's so many side quests I haven't done. Oh, it's just down there. Okay. What was that? Watch my step when walking down. Not even a scratch. Also, I don't know if fall damage can kill you. I swear I've died to fall damage a few times. I guess you only die to fall damage when you're either in combat or when you've already taken damage. That is a lot of red for snow. Oh, you know what? That's probably crystals. Hmm. I'll see if I can try to grind Starro, but I rarely have motivation to do anything nowadays. If anything, I'll take my chances. I'll just wait for another Sparkle rerun. Wait, I wonder. I can do this. I am below the recommended level, but I want to at least try this. Well, I'm gonna grind for you? No, because I like I said, I want to do the story myself, and I just want to do it. I'll grind those events. I'll be fine. If anything, you want to touch? Here's the thing. I don't know. You know what? I'll force myself to get on Starro today. I was gonna play Sly Cooper, but you know what? That can wait. Besides, Sly Cooper's not going anywhere. Our orders to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? He's a pugilist. What is Ida readying up for? She's so far away. Ah, Spectre, is that why? Is that? It is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Ida, you're making a dent in the snow. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. It's still hilarious how Ida's like in her fighting stance when she's nowhere near the enemy. He's not alone. Kill them all. Oh fuck! I didn't summon my carbuncle. Smoked. I'm gonna focus on the archers. I think Y'shtola. What is Y'shtola playing? Is she playing a white mage? I actually don't know what Y'shtola is. She has a branch one, so I'm assuming she's a white mage. God damn it, more of them. Motherfucker healed. Oh, those are some big ass robots. Wait, I wonder. Oh, I can heal Ida. And I guess Y'shtola as well. And that's how you play Summoner. I think I might be able to handle the PvP. My thanks. Another moment, and I would have. Yo.
True.
Yeah.
I guess when you get a chance to be the actual symbol on the pants, it's kind of hard to see it in the pictures.
All right. The kanji.
Yes, because I need a clear picture so I don't mess up.
All right.
It's paint, and you can't watercolor.
All right. Scar is doing the. I ordered some like baggy white pants for Anton, and they are currently doing the painting with the black flame and the kanji. But I guess the kanji was a bit blurry on the picture I sent them, so I'll have to send them another picture after stream. He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. A monument tower, you say? Very well. Yida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Ah, I love reunions. Fucking Yida. My statement still stands. Where is Thancred? He's part of the six. Papa Limo, Oriange, and Ophelia got captured, and Yida and Y'shtola are with us. Where's Thancred? I should probably go back to the Palace of the Dead to grind more potions. I might. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the stream, the final boss today, or if I have to delay it for another stream. Because the I'm looking at the quest here. It is nothing but it's all it's all like talking quests, and then at the very end is two dungeons back to back. I cannot thank you enough, Spectre, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are family, are we not? Well, yes. It's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe you a lot. I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved wedges too, Spectre. I'm losing kind of how many I owe you. Biggs, Wedge. God, it's good to see you two again. They're gonna start crying, I already know it. I knew it. Chief, it's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphonal told me of the raid on Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. Must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did Guardians get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? I asked myself the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted not a mist in the horizon, nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I concluded that the Guardians came neither by land nor air. Nay, they were born there by teleportation magics, magics that kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into a cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into the detainment cell together, while Nephili and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, when we were held in isolation for what felt like years, was probably moons, or maybe only weeks, and then without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald. Much to our dread, we knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing, and in the midst of an ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Fucking Sid. Half. I didn't know better. I'd call out a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That will have been that would have been Big's handiwork. Like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. These guys are pretty smart. They're quick with it. Spectre, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answer can wait, and Philly and the others are still waiting for rescue. Alright, you lot, Garnold Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've been keeping them waiting too long already. Based on what we've heard, I've heard it's safe to say that they're being held at Casham Century. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis a good place as any to prepare. You bet, and better than most. Any roads leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Luckily, I do have the teleporter to Mordona, because I did have to go there for, I think, the Arcanist hunting logs. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? It's funny how my helmet is clipping through my axe. Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive in Casham Century, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. That stronghold has been on high alert as of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get in within 100 yards of the walls are detected. If the Guardians were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with greatest stealth. Ah, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I've mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye. We'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. A bold strategy, but it just might work. Where were we? There's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing this Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Erosians would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak with Golemut. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Kasham Century besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Ida and I shall go reconnoiter Guardian activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Spectre. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you are not enthused? If nothing, if I'm not enthused, Y'shtola, are you beginning to remind me of Papa Limo? Uh, pugilist, am I right? I swear to God, if I accidentally use Berserk one more time on stream, I'm gonna lose it. You're looking for Golemut, are you? Well, you found him, wherever you are. Yeah, you're looking to get inside Casham Century, and you need my help? Sometimes we're gonna get along just fine. I had to fix something real quick. I'm sorry, but that picture of Minfilia just looks really funny to me. I know it's her putting her hands up because she's about to get captured, but the humor nowadays, that looks like the absolute cinema pose. So you have friends at Casham Sentry. What want for rescue? That Slav Slaffborn knows me too well. Ah, you can't count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I ain't never passed an opportunity to get back that horse sons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Century from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the more burrows, and navigate your way westward corner. You'll you'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back to the command tower. If you listen closely, might 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 be as you can eavesdrop on some of the what's happening within. Once we know for certain your friend's there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going and Godspeed. I don't think that's the only teleporter in this area. Yep. Oh, look at that, a raid. What is this raid? Oh, right. I have to do Crystal Tower at some point, don't I? Or do I? Crystal Tower is gonna be rough. Because instead of being a four-person dungeon, or even an eight-person dungeon, if I remember correctly, isn't it like, what was it, 12 people? It's either 12 or 16. I don't remember how many people. No, it's definitely 16. Alliance raids are 16 people. That's gonna be hectic to try to communicate, and I really hope people will do Crystal. It shouldn't take me a while to find a raid because I do play tank. Not many people play healers, but I think tanks are like the second most needed when it comes to most raids. Damn it! I thought that Marble was about to ignore me. God damn it! That was the wrong button. That's a lot of beast skin blood. Actually, I only got 2 bottles. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captives? Does she still refuse to speak? She may well. She may well. She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others ain't much better. The Elson's getting on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only spout gibberish. Yeah, that's Oriange for you. I do wonder, why is the Tribus so obsessed with this Nymphilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something the Guardians don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the Beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well, try to tumble her. I like my head where it is. Thank you very much. Our break is over. Best get back to our stations. The footsteps grow fainter until all went silent. Every time I forget I have a unicorn pet because I just hit random on my minions. 'Tis good to see you again, Spectre. I'm given to understand you have conducted some. I fucking the fucking bug in my room. I hate it. I'm given to understand you have conducted some resonance reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? Some of the others are indeed in Casham Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you are afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Oh, pray have the details from him. Good work, Spectre. Damn, that was a fast dog. Good work, Spectre. As Alphinaud has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Galamut is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for the preparation of my own. And feeling the others are counting on us, Spectre, let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. While Galamut goes about devising his plans, we need to see to some preparations of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover they are short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough applications, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, you'll need to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Got it. The Imperial Salute emote. That's hilarious. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do. Oh, by the way of preparation. The plans to have entered for Casham Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds. But disguise is more than just clothes you're wearing. You gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you to salute myself, of course, but it's best you learn it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare the Casham Sentry, and watch the Imperials doing what they do. I almost said Fort Castrum, like the area from Arcane Odyssey. I want to play that game again, honestly. I just can't wait for the full release of the game. But hey, I'll give VTEX one thing. They're pulling out updates faster than Rip Indra. I'm pretty sure anyone could do updates faster than Rip Indra, I swear to god. When was the last time Bloxburg was updated? I don't care. Like, a proper update. Like, something new got added. Because I saw it got updated, like, last month. But I couldn't find any information on what the update was. Fuck, I have to go up. Okay. Fuck, I can't get back up. Alright. Yeet! Just ignore the frog. Ignore the frog. Ignore the frog. Just ignore the frog. God damn, I have to click on it. For some reason, tab wouldn't target it. Oh, shit. I kind of forgot he told me that happened. Oh, and this one's also gonna spawn enemies. Oh, it's just one. Alright, well that's done. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going all the way back there. Okay. Don't mind me, fellas. Don't mind me. I hit the wrong button, damn it. Oh well. Okay, something just happened with Scar. I just heard a scream from their room. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. You must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Alright. We got those two down. You know, I think we might actually be able to do all the dungeons today. Why am I cha-cha sliding all over the place? What the fuck? What the? What is this? Please tell me you guys are seeing this. Okay, there we go. What the fuck? Why did I? Why was I just cha-cha sliding? Have you the readings? Excellent. Let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. I think, Spectre. And then you had a quest. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No, no, no. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word. Oh my god, absolutely. I love the dialogue in this game. It cracks me up at times. I am liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd say. You have learned the Imperial Salute. Huh. You you are called Spectre Cerulean, correct? Yes. I have heard that of your plight from my friend Guillemot. As a fellow adventurer and son of Erosia, both I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Casham Sanctuary, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring uniforms and helms. Okay, let me do something real quick. Yeah, I'll do that later. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to click that. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not sort of whom you would entrust your secrets. I would be more prudent, I believe, to procure that you'll need via traditional means from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before a Casham century never lacks the Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team. Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. Or Weege. No, I think it's Wedge. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Damn it, I don't have a stun. But they're just dead anyway. Oh, damn. Yeah, maybe I might just do some stretching after stream. I gotta get ready for a long day of walking tomorrow. We're able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment. Here you go. Damaged, as I suspected, in their present condition, I fear these uniforms and hells are likely to draw suspicion. They must be repaired only if set superficially. Unfortunately, the blacksmith Eglod Elginolf at the Diamond Forge in Raoul's House of Splendor should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead and have been assumed that he is expecting you. Were not, I have already impressed upon him if the need is for utmost secrecy, as to the nature of your mission. All right. Why is there a carbuncle on the roof? Why is there a carbuncle on the roof? Hmm. So you're the adventurers Sart Malark sent, are ye? I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you've got for me. Ah, I see. Yes, I reckon I can hammer these back in shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favor or two. Take good care of old Elganoff back. Took care of old Elganoff back in the days, before I fell into old Roa. He did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in Sultanale? I completely mispronounced that. Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the venture's life calling him. But here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse bird for a moment or two, and the great Elganov will have you gear looking good as new. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you, but from what I hear, it's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malark my regards, will you? Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Ah, yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Elganov never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even Legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces, lest you fear that the Guardians might detect their foreigners. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Guardians' invasion force of Erosia. I say, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of the land into its armed forces. In return, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I'm full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale. Yeah. Sorry about that. I had to do a chore for a friend of my mother's came by and I had to just give her something. But believe me when I say that I am but a humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best instincts of the realm. Good getting work in the Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear that I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Casham Century deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, it took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designed on their stronghold. Tain't far from the truth, now I've come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. That's what we saw. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your tiny tin suits and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them near Revenant's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use the smoke signal here, filched fresh from the Imperial Scout. They'll come running when they see that, and when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with the Reaper. Simple as that. If I am mistaken, their patrol's sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along and don't forget to salute. So I think I do actually have to equip it right now, just in case. Meaning I'm gonna have to... Where is it? I got... There you go. No. There we go. Where? Oh. Let me get rid of this real quick. Oh, I have to change back now, I just realized. There you go. I should really start selling some of this armor that I don't need, but most of it's for my crafters. Action cancelled under attack. I hate so much. Let's get rid of that real quick. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you said. Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter. But I will not have said it that I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye out on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Oh, look at that. Do I have to get up to that crystal? Level 50, you say? I'm still wearing the armor, damn it. Shit. Hope you don't mind me joining, seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry. I thought it might, I thought it'd be best to be on hand. And there she is. This is the place, but where's the enemy? Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. Basically, I can switch back to my normal armor. Thank you. God damn it, I'm in combat. God damn it, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Also, wait a minute. Does Sid use a gunblade? That's a genuine question. Is Sid using a gunblade? Dude, I expected Sid to be a machinist, not a gunbreaker. At least I think that was a gunbreaker, or maybe not. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Hmm. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak, it does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Big Switch, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she's actually structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. But those things are protected by thick armor plate. They are, yes. It's odd that's causing. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not 1 week of sleep. Got that, Wedge? Ugh. Fucking carp chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Spectre. Oh, what the fuck? How often do they do that? It's limping like a Monster Hunter monster. I think we're almost done, actually. We don't have many quests left until we have to fight the final boss. At least this portion of the boss. The Magitek armor, said any others took it inside. Go on and join them. Proceed to Sid's workshop. Honestly, at this point, I don't even think I need to have both earbuds on. I could just have one in. But it also feel weird. Oh wait, we've now had the time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You don't need to worry though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else until the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Ah, great. First things first, I'm switching back to my normal armor. I'm gonna switch to Summoner, because I do believe the weapon coffers give you the weapon of the class you currently have equipped. Yeah, that's why. It gave me a book. I believe if I did it with Marauder, it would have given me an axe. Actually, what's my current axe? I could have used another axe, but you know what? I think I'll be fine with this. I forgot I stole that off Jacob when we did a dungeon. But yeah, I can't use this for now because I do need to be level 45 on um, Summoner. But you know what? It'll be fine. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be too long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge was subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it to be worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in the Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to the ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks we may have identified an alternate solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you. Oh, there it is. Took a while. As I believe the chief was already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers at Casham Sentry had remembered to replace the cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe that there is a solution. To substitute a Magitech core with a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We will just need to take we just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for the first rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmith Guild. All that remains is to do something is for someone to go to Ulda and collect it. Oh, and pay for it. Did I mention how much it costs? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Fuck you, Wedge. But you know what? I'll do it. Time to go back to Ulda. I'm out of water, son of a bitch. The fact that that picked up on my mic was funny. Oh, goddamn. I do believe I can just teleport there. I have to go. Where? Oh, Goldsmith's Guild. Yeah, I know. I have that. Alright. Damn it. Hello there. Come to collect the Mammoth Heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garnold Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinaud's personal use after all. He noted us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphinaud has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmith Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But there is the Mammoth Heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. So Alpha Node paid for it? Or no, I guess they didn't pay for it. He just wasn't charged for the heart. Yeah, I'm out of water. Tell you what, before I do, maybe after I get this quest done, I'll BRB to go get water. Want to go in? It hardly needs sand, but try not to be seen. Do you have the Mammoth Heart? I can't see. I can't wait to see if it works. Hoorah! Thank you so much. This this is magnificent. It must have cost the Emperor's ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphanod. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already notified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitech armor, engage. It did nothing to, or not. Just needs a love and tap, I'll wager. Yes, she's alive. Let's take her outside and put her through her paces, Spectre. Would you care to do the honors? Wait, do I get a Magitech mount now? That'd be that'd be cool if I do. Oh, I don't think it's saying that. Oh my god, where the fuck are we? Oh, we're just a little below the city. Hop into the pilot seat. We'll beginning. Fuck, I can't read. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder, as far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need a dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. Oh god. I am just straight I am just straight up in the armor. That is cool. So what, can I climb crystals with this or no? Do I just have to go up the normal way? Can I jump? Okay, I can't jump. No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Now jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. Please tell me I actually have this as a new mount. That'd be funny. Doesn't look like it. I'm going the wrong way. You mother... If I go far enough away, I think it'll just... Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I dismounted too early. Whoops. Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Make Please make your way back. Okay, now I go back. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm going to fucking murder this frog. Okay. I. That was it. I just had to click confirm. Here's the summary of my findings. The drive terrain is in sound condition with some of the fine tuning. We can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and it should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanism. Whereas Magitech Whereas Magitech core serves only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected in their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like a part of the team. In which case, maybe we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Oh, what's this? Oh, we're getting into another fight? Alright. Oh, God. Daft as it felt, I gave my best. I welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting to What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a courtesy. No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant its silliness. Warrant the silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an Orionist task at the best of times, and wholly impractical during battle. Using a Mammon heart in place of a worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Guardian technology. Wedge, are there no ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. There's the Reaper. Dude, my siblings are absolutely losing it right now. Taken by the traitor. And this is the Icon Slayer. Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. The hells you will. Boop. We've located the stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond? Respond! It's no use. There's some sort of interference. Cuss you, Garnold. No matter if we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Spectre, protect the armor at all costs. Keep it away from Maggie. Oh shit. I didn't need to use Steel Cyclone. Oh, that didn't take long. Chief, look, she's moved. And now she deigns to grace us with her presence. It took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Chasm Sentry and rescue our comrades. Wait, did we give it a paint job? Hmm, there's the finishing touch. Wait, what would you do? Oh, you put your symbol there. The servo mechanism is now fully functional. All it took was a simple fight to death. Remind me not to install Mammoth Heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love it, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let's see what our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is now good as new. We prepared. We're as prepared as we're like to get. All right, my speed is increased. I'm gonna be back real quick. I'm gonna go grab more water. Sorry about that. I still had to help Scar with something. Apparently they needed my thing for Anton now. Let me pull up. Here it is. How goes your preparation, Spectre? We leave as soon as you're ready. Golemut, you came. I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women we're about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. Hmm. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. Oh, no, 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 I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale, mind you. 'Tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial's hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was there was a sister too, pretty little thing. She was gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When little Almagul fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do late hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had escaped, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around the gorge, not far outside the walls, when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas years after I escaped again, and that time I got away, I swore then I'd get revenge on the Empire, and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades since I've gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you, you ain't been here 10 minutes. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I imagined in 10 bloody years. You've given us too much credit, Galmont. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? In any road you've in any road after you've got your friends back, we're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, I've helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But Summit tells me I won't be going hungry for a while. What what within everything you've got planned? And you're sure that'll satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hands, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not to keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ragor give you your strength. His face cracks me up. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Rosia home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie wait in East Castrum Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. Simple. Have to put on disguise. It's funny how we don't even have to put on the full like anything else. It's just helmet and helmet and the coat, and that's it. I'm now very fast. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd it get foggy? Oh, I fucking hate you. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite a dashing figure in Imperial Black and Crimson. Ah, but now it's not time for jest. Let's review the infiltration plan. Casham Sanctuary lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Off on and all, create a diversion out here to keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as patrol, returning from duty. Should Alphano and I prove less distracting than hope, I con I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be sure to beat a hasty retreat. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, and the rest, and lest you wonder, Yida and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphanon and I attracted too much attention. But the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed, they at least did leave a message for you. Something along the lines of don't do anything reckless, if memory serves wise words. Yeah, Ishtola's definitely said that. Alright. The Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Spectre. May the 12s keep with you. May the 12s keep you. Why is... I went out of my way to get 3 pairs of helmets, and Biggs isn't even wearing the helmet. Oh, god damn it, it's her again.
That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning.
Jesus! Yeah, I want to kill that girl.
Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. returned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Oh, my apologies, I didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too had the tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? Oh, you mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Signs of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when you next pass the way. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew of the Ocidans, are you? Welcome to Castrum. Castrum Sentry Engineer. What, prisoners? Ah, you've heard of the rumors. Yes, they're being held in a strange tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You are summoned here to work, not to gawp at Aurosian's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm or I'll have him reported. Oh, Biggs is right there. Wait, where's... Oh, Wedge is right down there. That's funny. Wait, what does Biggs have to say? Security's tight, just as expected. We're going to need a special key if we want to pass the bulky head. Greetings, Carmen. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there. Who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one I mean. The self-blonde goodness no. It's the Lala Felon lass I'm smitten with. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure Jacob and I were talking about this yesterday. That's concerning. She's so adorable it hurts. I just want to sweep her up my arms and squeeze her. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the keys so I can see her? Oh god. What's this? You need access to storage tower? What business do you have there? At the Tribunus' behest, you say? This is highly irregular. But I would not do to make my lady wroth. Take my identification keys and see that it's returned with your errand is concluded. Security's tech. Oh yeah. This looks like a fight. I just realized I've been going for 2 hours. Holy shit. No. Been feeling the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. I am one with you. Leave the others be. Oh, I'm the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Tataru, you must do something. We risk letting the entire Kashim know we're here. Ah, you're right. We may not get a better chance. This is the third squadron. What is it? A Reaper? Seized? When? And this came to light only now? The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. The fucking face he made. What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders. Oh, okay, cool. Why does that shit take so long? God damn it. I don't. Maybe it's because I had them aggroed. Spectre, I was so scared. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? That's literally what I was asking like an hour ago. I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window to our liberty closes shut. Are we just gonna walk out or what? What did you say? Escape? Then recapture them. Fail, and I shall have your head. And what have we here? Oh, the Shistola. The Tribunus herself. Just as you said, you have an eye for the Ahriman, Ida. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Accursed signs. How did you slip our defenses? We expected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the Kashim walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves for a comfort of your vehicle. Comforts of your vehicle. Ishtola is just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled in the midst of the freight, like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That's far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoing. Leva Sas Junius. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands, you who butchered unarmed men and women for a crime being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends, we'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Erosia a day longer, but take you to your guard. In more intruders, protect the tribunus. Confounded, Yida with me. Oh shit. Well, that was impressive. Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. Yeah, they are. Found out and surround them. Must protect Katafu. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. No, Wedge, don't do it. And Wedge was never seen again. Hold them off. I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru. All right, baby. Let's go. Oh shit. That's a white mage. And I don't want to deal with the white mage trying to heal them constantly. It is taking absolutely no damage. That is concerning. And it can't even be stunned either. What do I do? Oh, wait, no, I was told to find the generator. Okay. I was so focused on the fight that I didn't see what Papalino said. Oh, hello. Let's look at that. Oh, now it's taking damage. Oh, I don't even. Oh my god, I think this guy might actually die really fast. I'd even need my second enrage or infuriate. Oh wait, no, never mind. I did. Oh god damn it, these guys are invulnerable still. I need to find a second generator. Damn it. Oh, there you are. All right, perfect. Let me just quickly get a. Actually, I don't even think I need a storm's path. Oh, there's two generators. I didn't even notice. I thought that one generator was for both of them. Ah, there you are. Actually, yeah, wait, hold on. Nothing stopped from just going after the generator first. Then going after the dude. You can fuck off. More like a colossal waste of iron. Jesus Christ, Papalymo. Is that it? That's it. God, I didn't realize how long this section of the game would be. Actually, tell you what I might do. I might end it right before I have to go on Meridian. Because I think saving both of the two final dungeons for last would be interesting. What do y'all think? I think that sounds interesting. Save the two final dungeons for this section of the game for last for another stream. Because if I'm looking at the list, it looks like it's two dungeons and then a mage and then the final boss.
Take the leader. Kill the rest.
Damn!
What the?
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Jesus.
Papalymo, Minfilia, Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait. Right, first things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
So this is what Jacob was talking about with Papalymo. Oh, he survived.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Fucking, I love these two. They're such idiots.
But there's no one in there. This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
He better be waiting with his airship.
1, 2,
3.
4.
I fucking knew he had the Enterprise waiting. I'm gonna be honest, I think Sid might be my favorite character. We did just ditch the Magitek armor though.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas.
I do not know what that last word is.
I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the seven hells?
Oh shit.
Oh no. It's here.
God preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
Tell you what, I might end stream after this mission.
La Habrea! It could only be him.
Oh,
Thancred!
wow, that was actually not something I expected.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
Okay, I did not expect that. That was that actually caught me off guard. What the hell?
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No. No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, and now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, you cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Cryo? This is
The
Minfield.
situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken an
surveillance.
ill turn,
Forgive me if I seem brusque.
but the
item
battle is
I
far
request
from over.
is it ready?
And so long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall
An
ever be
assorted
hope of
present.
victory.
I need it urgently. How soon can it be delivered?
The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
All right then, we've got a plan. Hells, take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to slave friend the order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to relay. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last, I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the archbishop to open his holy mouth, if not this? And he claims the fury for his gods. 'Tis bad comedy. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon the course of action, not less than the fate of Erosia hangs upon the decision of this council. Van Balser claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but it's not like these but I not like these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one. For if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our people. Oh, wait, she's she's right here. Dancreed's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So as long as the ultimate weapon exists, Erosia will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Spectre, and help them to make the right decision. Alright. I'm also glad I managed to level up then. Also I'm taking this armor off. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end stream there because I've been doing this for 2.5 hours, and I'm afraid if I try to actually beat Rome Reborn, I might go for like 4 hours if anything. And I do not feel like doing that right now. So I'm gonna quickly check if there's anyone we can raid, and if not, I'm just gonna end stream. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna end stream. Well, see you guys probably next time for maybe the not final Realm Reborn stream, because apparently after Ultima Weapon, there's like an entire third of the expansion I need to do. But other than that, I'm good. I'm probably gonna go get a snack because we're ordering Jersey Mike's right now, and then I might just lay on my bed and play Starro because I don't trust my computer or laptop to play the game effectively. So I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Phantom out. I clicked the wrong button.